Hey guys, welcome back to the Pure Goddess channel. My name is Gwenly. I hope everyone's doing well. It is Thursday, February 27? It's a beautiful day. I'm so excited for the weather in the next 2 to 3 days. Super beautiful. We have one more day until the beginning of March, you guys. March is gonna be an incredible month. It's also my birthday month. It's so peaceful right now. There's a lot that I would like to talk about, but I've been advised not to speak too much because there are people wanting and plotting. There are a lot of people watching and plotting, wanting to plot their next attack. And yeah. Very peaceful these past few weeks. It's very important to rest up and to get a lot of rest and spend time in nature or just at home in the quiet, listening to nature, opening your windows, listening to the outside noise, to the birds, to the wind, to the trees, water. You know, at this moment in time, there's just a lot of peace within, spiritually and physically in a 3D. So it's crucial to really be in the present moment. Being in the present moment and relaxing and enjoying this time. Tough times are coming. Attacks are coming soon. Spiritual attacks are going to be coming soon. So it's important to refresh, renew our strength. You know, and it's okay. It's okay to just chill, you know, relax, not stress. There's no need to stress, to worry, to be anxious, to have fear, to be angry. Any negativity, any negative thoughts, negative feelings. We are so, perhaps the way we were raised, how we were raised, what we're accustomed to seeing and to feeling and to seeing in others, to always have negative thoughts, negative thinking, negative way of feeling, always having something. Like, if you're not feeling anxious or with fear or worry, then you're not okay. And that we have to unlearn that. We have to start unlearning that. First, making ourselves aware that we feel uncomfortable because we don't feel this way. We have to start learning ourselves. Yes, we know ourselves, but we have to distinguish others' energies, others' beliefs, others' ways of doing things, learning other ways of how we were taught religiously, culturally, of doing things. If it's not us, if it doesn't resonate for us within, if it doesn't belong to us, if we don't feel those things as being a part of who we authentically are, then work on that and remove yourself from those things, those habits. It's not easy. It's not easy, and we have to be in strength and have that courage to make that change. It's always going to be a fighting battle. Not a war, but a fighting battle, because good always wins, right? It's always going to be a fighting battle if you have people in your life that are against your true authentic self, who you want to not become, who you are, but wanting to show it, to start living it outwardly in your life. The people that that fight you energetically wise, try to fight you for you not to be your authentic self. Those people are not supposed to be in your life, because you will always, forever, always, your whole life will be fighting just to become yourself, just to be who you are, just to be your authentic self, your natural self. Until these people have healed, the people in your life have healed, they will always fight you in this sense. When they are healed, when they're healed, they will understand, they will become more mature, they're more than welcome in your life. God will give you that space, that love, that, God will make it happen that these people will return to your life or into your life. It's not the end of the world if there's separations with anybody in your life. It's not the end of the world. We are not responsible for people and their behaviors and the way they are. We are not responsible. So why would we, if we're committed to partners, to friendships, to siblings, to parents, to friends, to siblings, to our own children, if they're older, if we're committed to them in a way that we think we can't separate from them, that's a lie. Everyone has free will, and everyone should be able to be free in the way that if you don't support me, if you don't, just basic, if you don't support who I am authentically, who I want to become, this is not me, not being gaslit or manipulated, then you shouldn't be in my life right now. Because you need to work on yourself at this time. Anybody or everyone going through this, we need to work on ourselves because we have our separate purposes in life. And if there's people in your life, you're trying to achieve something, you're trying to become your higher self, your best self, your authentic self, your most prosperous self, successful, but you have people in your life that are just trying to drag you down, keep you down, low vibrations, you're never gonna get out of that hole. You're always gonna be stuck. You can't take people that try to keep you down there, that want to keep you down there, that don't want the best for you, even if it hurts that it's your own parents, your bestest friends of childhood, your partner even. Why would you want to take these people? I understand if we have big hearts, you want to take those people with you, but you can't. Energetically, you're always going to be fighting with these people, and you're only going to get a few steps. You're going to advance a few steps, and then you're going to go back down a few. And if you don't want to be uncomfortable, you're going to go back even more steps. If you want to be a people pleaser, it's going to be even worse. So you're just going to be wasting your time, not healing properly, being lukewarm to your own purpose, to your own authentic self. And this is part of self-love as well. Because there's no boundaries, there's no decency, there's no respect, there's no healthiness in any of the relationships in your life if they're trying to bring you down, not wanting for you to be the best version of yourself, the highest version of yourself, working on yourself. And no matter what the age, people need to heal. People need to start healing or want to heal. not saying they want to heal and manipulating you just for you to stay, or for you not to put a boundary there, or for you not to distance yourself, see them less, etc. It's time to balance life out a little bit more. And the times and moments you feel like you need that extra push, that extra help, you need that motivation, you need that love that you think that you need from those people, that you're distancing yourself, cutting off, putting boundaries, setting boundaries, healthier boundaries, having healthier habits with yourself towards those people that gaslight you, manipulate you, play victim mentality, play victim. When you feel a void, when you feel like, because it's so normal to, like myself, I cut out my family, and I had like a empty space, like a void, like I'm missing something, I'm missing people, because they've been my family, they've been with me for how long. When you finally cut people off, you're gonna feel that void, that emptiness, that space. It's vacant now. You're making space for what is healthy, for what is true, for true connections, for true healthy things to come into your life. You're making space for that. And we have to always think positive. It's a feeling that we have to feel. We have to feel the good and the bad. The highs and the lows, we have to feel. And it's only temporary, because things will get better if it's for your highest self. When you feel low, when you feel like you need someone to talk to, you feel scared, any negativity, right? We have to learn to pray about it, to talk to God about it. Have a stronger discernment. You're gonna start feeling and hearing source, God. You're gonna feel his presence. And there is no higher, stronger love than the love of God. Thankfully, the love of God, you ask for it, he will give it to you. He will make you feel so full and so like a love. He makes you feel a love that you feel so high, You feel so happy and your body vibrates. When I listen to gospel Christian music, this is how I feel. I feel his presence. When the singer, when the artist is singing, I feel his presence, and it's just beautiful. And there's nothing higher than God's love. And once you feel his love, when you ask him, when you tell him you need his love, you need strength, you need his warmth, you feel lonely, you feel abandoned, you feel helpless, he will show you love. You will feel it within, and you will feel content, warm, full. And that will give you the courage, the strength to keep on going. God doesn't want anything bad, negative for us. He only wants the best for us. It's time to start detaching ourselves from the material stuff. When we leave this earth, we don't take any material possessions with us. So why are people so attached to things? I have my sofa, I have I had a nice one-person chase sofa and a 3-seater sofa, huge, right? I had someone come and remove that since I didn't want it anymore. Come and take those, away from my apartment. Now my apartment has no furniture in the living room, right? To sit down, only the dining room. And they also took one of my son's toy bookshelf things, super heavy, bulky, no reason for it, just to store things, obviously, but it just looks so cluttered in there, right? Once all that was removed, I felt like I could breathe, the furniture pieces were given to me by, they're used. They're given to me by a church, and my father and his, his wife's brother brought it to my place. So I basically didn't ask for it. I didn't choose it, you know. It was just, oh, you got an apartment, you need a sofa. So I'm like, okay, you know. I mean, there's a floor I could sit on, you know. But you know, it's the less we're attached to, the more freer we become, you know. Right now I'm actually, what is it, like practicing, or my bed is a Japanese style bed, like a futon, and that goes on the floor, and then they made some bed frame for it too. That's more on the expensive side. But yeah, I threw away my mattress like 2 months ago. I don't have a bed frame. I gave that away. So now I'm sleeping on a futon. And you gotta get used to it, right? Because the futon is like about this thick. Sometimes they're thinner. And it's on the floor. So it's not soft at all. It's more firm. But it's just a style, you know, more of a minimalistic minimal lifestyle, you know. What are those called? I think Buddhas sleep on those too, perhaps. But this is just, you know, it's my style, my journey. I'm trying things out. Maybe one day I'll want, you know, one day I'll get a bed frame for my futon. But I'm trying to style out to see. There's a lot of benefits to it, honestly. And just because it's normal to have, like, you know, like a bed frame and a thick ass mattress, it's like, it's normal, you know, like everyone has to have one. If not, you're weird, you know. Like, the way I'm starting to authentically live my life in every way possible is not familiar to the people that have ever known me, or that I've known, you know. And you know, with the universe will start bringing people that are like you, that are part of your soul family. But we gotta embody that, right? We have to start living in our authentic truth, authentic self, you know. You don't have to be having that lifestyle if it doesn't suit you naturally. Like, naturally you don't want to dress hippie-ish or dress, you know, certain ways that spiritual people dress. Everyone has their own sense of style. But I'm working towards just being minimal in my household, being able to breathe and not have, you know, like, furniture is heavy. Like, literally it's heavy, right? like energetically, that just brings me down. And I don't like it, you know. And I guess mentally it's like I want furniture pieces that I could just pick up and go, you know, like if I want to move anywhere, I want to be able to pick that up and go, you know. And you know, I like practicality. I don't know what it is. I just feel more stuck if I have dark furniture or heavier furniture. I feel stuck. I feel stagnant. The energy is not flowing in my place. You know, it's, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have this. I mean, I'm certain that you guys have this happen to you every new place you go to, right? People who want to energetically put you down, because we are either high priestesses or high priests. Our energy is automatically high frequency, high vibrational. So I mean, this is always, it's like a battle, energetic battle, until they have to forfeit. And the people that try and try and try and don't give up, those are the weakest people. And they think they're not weak because they keep trying and trying and trying and trying. But it's the opposite. But there are people everywhere we go, anywhere we go, if we are going there a few times a week, and it's a new place, people will always energetically compete with us, especially if they are the boss or they're the ones in the clan, in the group. To be like the boss, right? To be the one, the head. The one in power. People will try to energetically compete with you, energetically try to make you feel small so you can go down a few steps to be at their level or below their level. Not at their level. When you surpass them, it's a normal thing, right? When you surpass them and they feel because these are entitled people. Perhaps they've worked hard for their things, for their businesses, for their careers, and you don't resonate with them in that sense, so they think that you should be below them. But energetically, we can't, because we are at a higher vibration. We've done so much healing. We are woke spiritually. We are in tune within ourselves. Everyone has healing to do. Healing will never be done in our lives. We live authentically. We have pure intentions. We have big hearts. These people will energetically play with us, poke at us, make us feel intimidated or aggravated, or, like try to, what's it called? Like irritate us, right? Say certain words to try to irritate us, to make us feel insecure because they feel that way. And sometimes, a lot of times, they don't know what they're doing because they're not, like, spiritually, they're not awake. And until they back down and they accept, we're not aiming to harm anyone. We're being ourselves. Why are we such a threat to you? What are the things you need to heal from? I am a mirror to everybody and anyone, stranger or no stranger. We are mirrors to people. That's why people don't like us, right? Because people will think, because they've done so much healing and they've worked on themselves, that they're done with. They're done, they're perfect, or they're content with themselves, and that's good. Good for them. But there's always healing to be done. There's always triggers that is going to happen. It's normal to be triggered. But how you react and how you not accept, but how you become aware of it in a positive way, even though you feel triggered, you feel a little negative, you feel insecure, you feel whatever negativity or self-abandonment, whatever it is. How are you gonna manage that? How are you gonna deal with that within yourself? Because it's not me, it's you. These are the things that people do not see. And people need to wake up. It's real deep. Spirituality is really deep. And I hope I'm making sense. I'm a very deep person, and sometimes I just don't know how to verbally explain things or talk about things. I know it's true what I feel, what I know inside within me. I know the truth, but to bring it out physically, verbally, is really difficult. And YouTube, I can't, say YouTube has really helped me. I have so many people I'm subscribed to. and who give me knowledge every day, and thank God for them. You know, I'm guided to different videos. It's not based on what the title says. You know, if it says a certain title and I'm not drawn to it or guided towards it, I'm not gonna watch it, because maybe it's not for right now. It's for another day. Maybe it's for a few weeks or a few months from now. It's not my time to listen to it. If I listen to it, it might not be of any good. I might not listen to it in a way that it's information that I need in my life, because I haven't gone through that, or I haven't I'm not focused in that area, whatever it is. So the information it's going to be useless for me, no matter how good the reader is, right? It's about the reading. It's about how the readers are guided, or spiritually guided, and how they're in tune, what the frequency is, and are you aligned with that or not at the moment. And you know, it's normal. There's some readers that I like, but they have like a negative aspect to it, to their readings, and it's more lower vibration. It's not too, I mean, it's high vibrational. It's truth. It's what they're being guided to say, and it's truth, and it's realistic, but there's no, the positive aspect is not, the higher frequency is not there. You know, like I don't know how to explain it, but I try to stay away from those. You know, I don't need, yeah, it's normal to be listening to the different negativities in your life that are present in your life at the moment, and it's just a confirmation for you, right? But to keep repeating and repeating about that negativity, it's like, this is not benefiting me in any way. It's just making me more bitter, bringing my vibration down, to be stuck in thinking about that. You know, I don't want that. I want something to elevate my frequency, to help me learn something, understand what I'm going through, or what this specific part in my life is, you know. And that's the purpose to me, as being someone, a reader, you know, a spiritualist. You know, it's how I visualize it, and I may not be that yet, you know, but that's the goal. You know, I don't put titles on my videos yet, because I'm all over the place. One day I feel like speaking about this, another day I feel like, you know, my vibration on specific things are more higher or lower based on past experiences, or situations with people, events, things like this. So, you know, and I'm working on myself, I'm healing, and it's a lot going on. So when I turn the camera on, I just, and I feel guided to talk about certain things, I just start talking about them. If I think too hard, then nothing's gonna come out, you know. And It's a work in progress. March is approaching. I'm not sure what calendar it is. If it's the Jewish calendar, I need to Google it because I honestly don't know. I've heard from people saying and speaking that it's, I don't know what specific calendar, but I think it's the Jewish calendar that their year starts in March or something. I don't know. Like springtime is the beginning of the year, and I've always, like, I know that's true because I authentically believe that the beginning of the year should be springtime, you know, nature, birds, you know, like the trees, the leaves, the flowers, you know, like it should be March, you know, and that's my birthday month. And I've always felt like this, like, oh, I feel alive, like I'm renewing myself, like it's the beginning of the year, like, you know, just this feeling of like being alive again. Because the 1st of January, the 1st of the year, it's winter, you know. It doesn't feel too great. You know, it's like low vibration. And winter doesn't have to be low vibration. It's just, you know, New Year's, Halloween just seems very dark. You know, they're celebrating, but first of all, I don't believe New Year's is the real New Year's. I believe it's in the springtime in March, right? Secondly, it's just, there's a lot of drinking, drugs, things going on, you know, that are not good. It's just very low vibrational. So I don't like it. It's just another day, you know. People are like more high vibrational because obviously the sun is out. It's nice out, you know. It's a little chilly still, but it's nice out. The sun is on. It feels like an April or end of April, you know, like summer's coming. But next week is gonna be raining, and it's gonna go to about 45, 48 degrees. Wow.